boss left at least one clue as to what his struggles were leading up to him taking himself out of here. They said it came in a note. He did leave a note alluding to challenges he's faced in the past. And law enforcement is in possession of that note. They're in possession of the belongings that he brought to the motel. And TMZ reports law enforcement tell us Twitch's note left at the scene of his situation was an ambiguous reference to his past challenges. And it's unclear exactly what he was referring to in the note. So in the note, he did not spell out what his past challenges were. I suppose if someone is close to him, they may know what those challenges were, but from the note, it was not specified what the challenges were. But apparently, whatever the challenge was must have been eating him up inside. For him to do what he did, whatever the challenges were, must have been eating him up inside. And I pray that this note makes sense to at least his wife. Hopefully he's opened up to his wife, and maybe this note makes sense at least to her when he says past challenges, but he's not specific. Maybe she knows. Maybe she knows what those past challenges were. What he did is difficult enough to deal with, but if he left a note and was not specific and she still doesn't understand, to me, it just seems worse, like a mystery. And that would really hurt me. This situation, of course, would hurt me as a wife, and my husband died like this out of nowhere and then left a note, but the note is ambiguous. I feel like it would make it even worse because I would feel bad that I didn't know what the issue was. But they have tracked down basically the chain of events of how this happened. Like it was reported, his wife said that he left the house without his car, without his wallet, with basically nothing. And law enforcement reports to TMZ that he took an Uber to the motel. But investigators determined that Twitch took an Uber from his home to the motel less than a mile away on Monday morning, and he put his phone on airplane mode so that no one could reach him or track him down. So they weren't able to use his phone to find out his location. That was Monday morning. He was found on Tuesday.
Hey, hold up. You'll want to hear about all this earning. Whew. Love to see that cash back.
His wife, Allison Holker, was reportedly frantic when she showed up at an LAPD location on Tuesday, the next day, and she said that Twitch had left home without notice and wasn't answering her calls. So the call had to be going like straight to voicemail. You know, when someone doesn't have a signal when they're on airplane mode, it goes straight to voicemail. So that's on Tuesday that she showed up at the LAPD after he didn't come home on Monday. And on Tuesday, it was reported that an employee at the motel discovered DJ Twitch. He was discovered by an employee. It sounds like a situation where the checkout time may have passed, and so they went into his room. That's what it sounds like. And that's where they found him and his belongings, which apparently included a note explaining but not explaining why he took himself out of here. His wife released a statement, and I assume this is from PR. And it says, Stephen lit up every room he stepped into. He valued family, friends, and community above all else, and leading with love and light was everything to him. He was the backbone of our family, the best husband and father, and an inspiration to his fans. To say he left a legacy would be an understatement, and his positive impact will continue to be felt. I'm certain there won't be a day that goes by that we won't honor his memory. So for those of you watching who are fans of Twitch, I hope you are able to honor his memory and remember the joy and the smiles that he brought to you. And for those of you dealing with things, like if you have a past challenge, like when someone says past challenges, if that kind of triggers you, like you know you have challenges in your past or something bothering you, I pray that if you're in that situation, that you would address it, whether it's with a counselor, whether it's by reading self-help books, like whatever you have to do to address whatever is bothering you. I hope and pray that you do that because things can get better. And I want to close this video by just letting you guys know or reminding you that if you're in the US and you have thoughts that you need to talk to someone about, you can dial 988 from the US and speak with a trained counselor. Or if you prefer to text rather than talk on the phone, you can text BRAVE to 741-741 and a trained counselor will text you back. Leave a comment and share your thoughts on Twitch leaving behind a note a pretty ambiguous note about his situation. Leave a comment and share your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl vibing with This Style, and I am back again with another lit video. Let's get straight off into this video. Again, this video is about Steven Twitch Boss, aka Twitch. We know that reports previously said that and nothing has changed there. They're still saying that it's a self-inflicted gunshot wound, but it was brought to my attention through this video, and through others and stuff coming out that I've watched and researched, that it just doesn't seem right now. His pop is questioning it. I think now his mom is starting to question. She has some doubts too. I'm not very sure on that. So allegedly, the family is starting. Uh, Not a lot of people in the family, but maybe one or two. And because the pop grandfather was saying that this wasn't like him. He was very much so happy. Um, they don't understand why. Um, I don't think the wife thinks that it was foul play or anything. I feel like this. I don't know. I don't know him. We don't know him. Only his people could say what they think it is. But I will say this. If it was a self-inflicted gunshot wound, like we said, and he did leave a note behind, then that's what it was, appeared to have been. Now, it could have been staged to make it seem like he did this. We don't know. This is just allegedly. And in my previous posted video, I said, we all suffer from some type of mental, breakdowns here, here and there. People don't know that they're having a mental break. I think I started noticing mental breaks a long time ago. I went through a lot in high school. I went through a lot in adulthood. Still go through a lot. But like I said, I have the support system. And he looks like he had the support around him. So I'm not for sure what really went down and what really happened. I just want people to get help. And I will provide a number. And I think that number is 74141 or something like that. I'm going to have to go and check it and see. But at any rate, I don't know what it was, but I know that in my gut, when I go and I listen to the grandfather, and I hurt for him only because he keeps saying that was not like his son, which is his grandson. And you could tell how loving he was with his papa. So I don't know. Looking at that one of those pictures that he was in with his pop, I just feel like, okay, he looked so happy when he had his arms around his pop. He was loving on him and everything. It just does not seem like the Twitch that we knew. So I don't know. It's just something in me that says it was made to look like that. And then again, we could all be wrong. Well, some of us could be wrong. You know, we said that, he was probably upset because he, you know, messed off. He not messed off. What am I saying? Um, he lost some money. That was what was alleged. Well, we came to find out that wasn't the truth. That was far from it. So what could it have been? Because his wife didn't know that he left the house. He clearly left his car. He clearly got in an Uber 15 minutes away where she could have walked. So, but he took what little belongings that he had, and he had the gun, and he had whatever he needed to do, what he wanted to do, what he thought he wanted to do. I'm gonna say thought, because I can't fathom a person taking their life, But then again, I can, because when I was younger, I almost deleted myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's not an easy topic to talk about, but we have to keep having these conversations, because when you have that mental break and you're tired and you're hurting, this is what happens. So all I can say is, with the reports coming out, and it's just seeming like we just want to go with this one scenario. He was found in the hotel. The people said that, he looked like he was gone. They had the one of the personnel to take his pulse, and they said, yeah, he's definitely de- deceased. So I just feel, like I said, I feel for the wife, I feel for the kids, but looking at his family, looking at what a beautiful family he had, I just thought, I said, well, he was probably sad, something that was going on, something, a snap in his brain, He probably was just, I just want to say, maybe he was tired, maybe he was upset. I don't know, but we cannot put false things out there, Columbus Short had said something about, he had invested in some currency or something like that, cryptocurrency, and he lost some money, some major money, and that came out to be just alleged, and it wasn't true. So, and then his wife said that she didn't hear him leave the house. So when he didn't show back up, and she seen his car, so she went to the police. And my thing is, it wasn't even 72 hours, but I think it was like maybe 24. She said he didn't show back up at the house, so she went the very next day. I think it was that Tuesday, late morning, and he went ahead and called ahead at 9:02 to make the reservations for his room. So this was all alleged. Like I said, what happened, and they're ruling it as a suicide. So the case was closed. I believe it's closed. Um, but I don't know. I just feel like, you know, it's something different. And then one of my friends had made me feel the same way. It was something different. You know, it's something that just spoke to me the way she made me cringe. She was like, no, but you know his, and I said, but you know, his pop said that wasn't like him, that he wouldn't have did anything like that. So I have to kind of think, hmm, maybe Pop is right. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all comment down below. We don't know what he was thinking. We don't know. We're just, you know, and then somebody else said that too, you know, on YouTube. You know, I think it was Tisha Tales or Tisha Tattles. Or, I be forgetting these YouTubers' names, I'm sorry. But I think it's Tisha Tales. And I think she said the same thing too. You know, we're so quick to rule out one thing, but not, you know, think about the other, you know. And we shouldn't be so quick to judge that as that because, you know, because we want it to be this because that's what it looks like. But in hindsight, it could have been made to look like a staged scene. So I don't know, but we're gonna talk about this in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that post notification bell so that when I upload, you know that I've done so. Let's just keep praying for the family, y'all. Till next time, my empty nesters and my nesters, peace.